Hey everybody, Dr. Keith here with this week's Thought of the Week, and this week's Thought of the Week is about inflammation. So, inflammation, what is it? Inflammation is the body's natural response to injury, infection, or harmful stimuli. It's a protective mechanism aimed at removing the cause of cell injury, clearing out damaged cells, and initiating tissue repair. And the cause of inflammation can be grouped into several broad categories. Number one, we have infections. Number two, physical injuries. Three, chemical irritants. Very important to look at the products in your home and also the products that you're using if you use them for work, if you're in the labor industry. Number four, immune reactions. Five, allergens. And then six, and this is the biggest one that affects majority of us, chronic diseases and lifestyle factors. And chronic inflammation can lead to increased pain, decreased function, disturbances in gut, brain, musculoskeletal function, and every other system in the body that we have. It will decrease energy, create mood imbalances, brain fog and fatigue, disease progression, and also leads to premature aging. And there's a deeper cause to inflammation, and that's really what we need to uncover here. So what this video is about, we're going to go through 10 pro tips to lowering inflammation naturally. Number one, get quality of sleep. You may not have thought, hey, if I sleep better or if I have more sound sleep or I'm consistent with my sleep schedule, this will actually lower your inflammation. So 80% of your body's healing happens when you sleep. And to ensure a restful, high quality sleep, avoid eating 2 to 3 hours before you go to bed. And why is this? Is this because, oh, well, you don't get to eat the sugar or the salt before bed? It's not about depriving yourself. It's because when you eat and then you go to sleep, if you eat too close to bed when you sleep, the blood is meant to go out from the internal part of your body and out towards the extremities and help clean that up. If you eat too close before bed, all of that blood gets pooled and is used for energy to digest. It also prevents you from getting REM sleep. So when you go to sleep on somewhat of an empty stomach or you don't have fresh food that needs to be digested, you will actually have more restful sleep. So avoid caffeine and other stimulants that may keep you awake. Aim to fall asleep within the same hour each night to build consistency in your circadian rhythm. When you start to change your sleep schedule for more than an hour each night, say you go to bed at 8, and then you go to bed at 11, that is too much of a swing. So it's going to throw off hormone release. It will throw off your circadian rhythm. So when you wake up, you're going to be off throughout the day versus if you go to bed at 9 and then you go to the bed at 9:30 and you're within that hour, you're going to have a stronger, more consistent circadian rhythm. Before bed, reading, meditating, prayer, drawing, before whatever you like to do that puts you in a restful sleep, do that before bed and try to avoid blue light as much as possible. Avoiding alcohol as well will get you a deeper sleep. Which leads us into number two, avoid alcohol. Alcohol, the number one recommended amount is actually 0. So alcohol disrupts the lining of the gut, increasing permeability and allows toxins and bacteria to leak into the bloodstream, which causes inflammation and also more work for the body to clear up. And the liver, which is a major detox from the body, has to work overtime to clear the alcohol from the system. And this creates oxidative stress, increases free radicals, which damage cells, tissues, and activates inflammatory pathways. Drinking alcohol also suppresses and damages your immune system, crosses the blood-brain barrier, and also causes neuroinflammation, so inflammation in the brain. Number three, exercise regularly. This one's huge. So there are certain regulatory and metabolic pathways that happen only when we exercise. So if you think about that, if there are regulatory and metabolic pathways that are essential for our body's health and well-being, but they only happen when we exercise, it means we need to exercise daily. That will help clear out toxins, flush lymph. It's a natural detoxification process. It boosts dopamine for better mood, burns fat, which equals lower inflammation, also circulates and cleanses the blood, another thing that will lower our inflammation. Number four, stress management. So stress progresses every pain, illness, disease that we may go through. So lowering stress must be intentional because, to be honest, we all have stress. it's how we manage it. And you need to carve out intentional time to decompress throughout the day. And that will preserve your energy. I can't tell you how many patients come in who are fatigued, exhausted, and dealing with anxiety or depression. And really, it's a secondary effect for them not managing or getting to the root cause of their stress. So things that you can do naturally: breath work, exercise, meditate, draw, journal, stretch. That's my favorite one. And pray. Less stress equals lower inflammatory response. So if you're having trouble managing your stress, become more intentional about it. Try it for 30 days and see how you respond throughout the day. Number 5, hydration. So aim to get in about 100 to 120 ounces of water a day. You can add electrolytes to your diet so that you replenish lost vitamins and minerals, but consistent, adequate hydration will flush toxins and support cellular function. Especially living in Florida, we typically get anywhere from 5 to about 10 patients in the summer months who end up going to the hospital thinking that they're having some type of heart issue. What we get back majority of the time is that they've been chronically dehydrated. It starts to throw off the rhythm of their heart. And now, especially this time of year, as it gets hotter, make sure that you are drinking your water throughout the day. Staying hydrated consistently, the big thing there is each and every day, making sure you get your water in. That will lower your inflammation. Number 6, weight management. Being lean and maintaining healthy body fat percentage, it's not just about how you look. When we hold on to excess fat tissue, especially visceral fat, which means the fat around your organs, that tissue releases pro-inflammatory chemicals. And majority of inflammation in America is due to holding on to excess fat tissue. We also have outlets for weight loss here. So if you're looking to lose weight, you can schedule a nutrition consultation up front and we can begin your journey where we'll sit down, we'll take a look at the food that you're eating now, or your exercise schedule, your emotional and stress barriers, and what we can do to formulate a plan that will last for you. We've helped hundreds of patients in this clinic lose anywhere from 20, 40, 60. Our biggest loser has lost 165 pounds in 2 years with no Ozempic, with no weight loss pills or shots, all through natural sources. Number 7, low inflammatory diet. So eat the good for you food, nutrient dense, organic, whole foods. If you eat the food by God and the food found in nature, you are going to be in great shape. Avoid the food by man and manufacturing. So if it comes in a box, a shiny wrapper, it has ingredients that you can't pronounce, always best to stay away from those foods. Stay away from sugar and alcohol. Eat 1 gram of protein per lean pound of body mass per day. This will also help curb your sugar cravings and naturally pack on muscle. And the more muscle that you have, the better that your metabolism functions. And one of the biggest factors in actually determining if you do ever get cancer, if you are going to beat that cancer, is how much lean mass you have on your body in muscle. Add in complex carbs, stay away from simple carbs. So fruits, veggies, stay away from the grains, the breads, the things that when they get digested turn into sugar. And incorporate good fats like fish, nuts, olive oil, avocado, etc. Number 8, detox your products at home. So here's a checklist. So take a look at your deodorant, your laundry detergent, cleaners, sprays, women makeups, toothpaste, mouthwash, hygiene products, dish detergents. Replace these with clean products that don't have any harmful chemicals or artificial fragrances in them. Artificial fragrances is one of the biggest hormone disruptors. They also are toxic and they can create inflammation. Number 9, smoking or vaping. Best to stop both practices. And I know they are very addicting and habit forming and create a deep emotional connection towards the usage. Both contain harmful chemicals and lead to certain type of cancers, but avoiding this practice or stopping will immediately lower your body's inflammation. And of course, with this especially, there's always a deeper reason why somebody continues to practice or incorporate this into your life, which needs to be addressed first. But I will say, if you stop, even if it's cold turkey, your body will respond immediately towards healing. And number 10, supplementation. So 92% of Americans are micronutrient deficient. Food sources are not enough to get everything we need anymore. even for the healthiest of eaters. And why is this? It's because our soil, if you did not know about this, our soil is not the healthiest because of just time from sprays, from pesticides, things that disrupt the microbe or the bacteria in the soil. They actually did a study. So if you were to eat an organic apple today, you would have to eat 3 apples to equal that of one from 1970. So always best to make sure that you're testing for what micronutrients that you are deficient in. And here's the best monthly stack that you can start with. So if you were to start taking a multivitamin pack in AM and PM, magnesium bisglycinate to help facilitate over 70% of every single vitamin and mineral reaction in the body. We always want to make sure that we are supplementing with magnesium. Super EPA for inflammation, microbiome support to help the gut, and also fiber to stress or to take the stress away from the colon. And we have these up front. So if you're looking for them, especially during Patient Appreciation Week, remember they're 15% off, but you can always start here and make sure to incorporate these 10 pro tips to help lower inflammation naturally.